We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Marcus Stroman gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best traits, ultimate competitor.
Stepping up to the plate, Dexter Fowler. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 66.
And now is Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bernal moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you know you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Fowler, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debo, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. Power is a big part of his game. First offering on its way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. With runners in scoring position this season, Schwarber carries a very respectable hitting line right at .310.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
1-1 to Schwarber. One and one. Here it is. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. On a line, that's a base hit. Fowler is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Hero. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Standing in now, Devin Travis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. And now 3 consecutive hits here in the top of inning number 1, and these hometown fans are starting to wonder what's happening out there. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that's off the left field wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
From the stretch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's gone 5 for 13. Comes set. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The White Sox lead it 3-0. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. 1 out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Next to bat for Toronto, Josh Donaldson. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Donaldson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Pillar stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and a strike to count to 2 low now. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Fouled off. This is line to left. Ozuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you can pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fowler just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side.
1 ball,
off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brantley's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he's reaching at a curveball and comes up empty at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. White Sox leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Mitch Moreland, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Three and 0 now. Devin Bernal waits on deck. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
One strike now from Archer. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. He'll try again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Kendry Morales.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next the switch hitting power bat of Kendrys Morales. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone! Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out and get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field. or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Ozuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Jays get one back on the solo home run. We've played two. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batter, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Ready now for the White Sox. Devin Travis looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Aledmus Diaz. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Travis at second with 2 down.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. White Sox strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that has really been productive this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up,
Russell
for
Martin
Toronto,
now. Head-to-head
the
against
catcher,
Chris Archer. He's
Russell.
batting .420. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Count still full. 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right
The
there.
left fielder,
He might have been
number
sitting on an
23.
off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Michael Brantley. Back up the middle. Correa up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 11.
Into the box now,
Kevin
Pillar. A base hit in his first trip. Archer's ready. First pitch on the way. To short, hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. So 1 away now for the center fielder, Dexter Fowler. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
A ball and a strike now. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Bernal. And that retires the side. 1-2-3. Go the White Sox, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Tapped out in front of home. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on its drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate, Devin Bernal comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to third. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Marcell Ozuna.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Gary Sanchez. He was.
You didn't take a shower? You didn't take a shower?
That down on strikes in his last at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Up next for Chicago, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Schwarber is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Devin Travis. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The White Sox lead this one 3-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for Toronto,
here's Kendrys Morales as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Fowler. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
the batter,
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. 2 runs, 4 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Russell Martin. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 3-2. Digging in once again, Aledmys Diaz. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Aledmys Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Joe Smith takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 30, Joe Smith.
Here's Carlos Correa now. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 4 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Smith offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
On the ground, maybe a 2-ball for Tulo. There's one. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they still lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Michael Brantley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Three-two's our score here in inning number 6. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Travis waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Donaldson.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Josh Donaldson. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB. Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail 3-2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Evan Marshall is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Evan.
Here's Dexter Fowler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Dexter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Left side, but well foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Rolled slowly to first. Mullen fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 23.
So striding in, Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Batting order go the White Sox. They're up 3-2. Settling in now.
Leading off for the Jays.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fowler has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Hard hit towards center. Fowler is there. There, 2 gone.
The batter. The right fielder.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Into the box, Devin Bernal, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Takes this the other way to right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber as he sends it on the ground to first. Tulowitzki for 1. On to Moreland, and it's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
In now, Devin Travis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One and 1 the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Standing in, Hendrys Morales. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Now here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Russell Martin.
Now at the plate, Russell Martin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He pulls this one into right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. Still a 3-2 ball game. Kazuhito Yamada enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Yamada.
Coming to the plate now, Aledmus Diaz. He doubled earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, the shortstop, Carlos.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 0-1 delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Correa leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have. And when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Bernal is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. White Sox on top, 4-2. Wade Davis is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll be the one to lead off against Wade Davis, who will look to try to save this one here. He's set. Here it comes. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch is outside for a ball. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. Davis. A right-hander going 6'5". He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. 0-1, here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He
that-
didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Ready now, Troy Tulowitzki. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch.
Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Smoke toward the hole, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Here it comes, 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
4-2 the final score tonight. The White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Archer earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Wade Davis earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Archer. His record is now 6-3. Credit the save to Wade Davis, his 13th. The loss goes to Marcus Stroman. He falls to 4-6. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes.